Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a classic red lip Indian festive makeup look. The Navratris are coming and many of you requested a traditional look with a red lip. So I hope you enjoy this video. So first I'm going to use an orange corrector and I'm using the MAC Correct and Conceal palette. This comes with an orange corrector and I'm using this very lightly in the areas where I have a lot of pigmentation under the eyes, which is mostly in the inner corners. Next I'm going to use a primer and I'm using the Sephora smoothing primer for this look. This is a really nice silicone based primer, gives a very smooth look to the skin and it's perfect for festive makeup when you want to look flawless. For my foundation today, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, which is one of my favorites, and I'm mixing in a little bit of the Chambord liquid highlighter with this. This is just going to give a subtle all over glow to my skin. The Double Wear Foundation is long lasting, it gives high coverage and it just makes the skin look absolutely flawless. It also doesn't oxidize on me, so it's the perfect foundation and I highly recommend this to everybody. It's best used for oily skin, but you can use it on dry skin as well if you moisturize well properly. So I'm just blending it in using my YBP Perfector sponge, which is a really good affordable dupe for the beauty blender. Then to highlight my cheeks, I'm using some of the Chambord highlighter that I had mixed in with my foundation. I'm just applying this a little bit along the cheekbones and you can see this adds just a nice warm glow to the skin. Coming to the eyes, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm using this nude eyeshadow by Essence. You can buy this from Amazon. I'm going to put the link in the description box below. So this eye makeup, like I said, is going to be really simple. I'm using just a single eyeshadow and I've applied this all over the lid. It's a nude color but has a hint of sparkle, which is nice. Next I'm going to take a gold eyeliner. This one is by L'Oreal Paris and I'm going to apply this to my lower waterline. I'm applying this quite thickly. I want the liner to come over a little bit to my lower lash line as well, and this is just going to give a nice sparkle to the eyes. It may not be very visible on camera, but in person it looks really pretty and just brightens up the eyes. Next I'm taking a brown eyeliner. This one is by Lakme and I'm going to apply this along my upper lash line just for some definition. I don't want the eye makeup to look too heavy. I want it to look defined and pretty and quite simple. So I'm going to take an earbud and just smudge this liner slightly. It's still going to give some definition, but there will be no harsh liner on the upper lash line. And I'm using some of that same brown liner on the outermost part of my lower lash line as well. Now coming to the under eyes, I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. This is a high coverage concealer. It covers up really well, doesn't get cakey in the under eye and stays for a long time. And I've used a slightly lighter shade to give that highlighted effect in my under eye area. And I'm taking my same sponge that I had used for the foundation to blend this in. For the brows, I'm going to use my Shiseido Brow Styling Kit. I'm going to use a mix of the two powders just to fill in the areas where I have some gaps. Now coming to the lashes, I'm going to first curl my lashes and then apply a volumizing mascara. I'm also going to apply a pair of false eyelashes later because I like a dramatic lash look. Now before I apply mascara on my lower lashes, I'm just going to use a loose powder and set my concealer as well as my foundation, and I'm concentrating on the areas where I get a little oily, which is the nose, inner cheeks, the chin and the forehead. I don't like to powder too much, so I just use a tiny amount just to control the oil. And then to finish off the lower lashes, I'm using some mascara. This is just going to open up the eyes and give a brighter, bigger look to the eyes. Coming back to the face, I'm going to use the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm and I'm using this to contour my face. I'm not doing any cream contouring because I want to keep this look simple and quick, but I still want a little bit of definition. So I've used this under my cheekbones and I'm also going to use this along my jawline. This is just going to add some shadows, some dimension and some structure to my face. And there's a little guest appearance from Dora, who was getting really playful and impatient while I was filming this video, so I thought I'll just show her a little bit. And she's actually 3 months today. I just wanted to show you how fast she is growing up. And then for the lips, I'm going to use Ruby Woo by MAC, which is my favorite red lipstick. It's a really beautiful, striking, deep red color. It's a color that looks good on almost everybody, and it's a very beautiful color for Indian skin tones because it's got a little bit of a cool tone, so it contrasts really well with warm Indian skin, and it's got a perfect matte finish that is quite long lasting and looks really polished. For the cheeks, I'm using Candy Rose by Chambord, which is a bright warm pink color, and I'm using this with a fan brush because I just want to apply a tiny amount of color. This is quite a pigmented blush, and I've kept the blush for the end because when you're doing a dramatic lip, it's a little hard to gauge how much blush you need to apply, so it's better to do the lip first and do the blush in the end, and that way you won't overdo the blush. Then to finish off, I'm going to use this pair of false eyelashes from Amazon. These were only for about 300, but the quality is really nice and they look really dramatic and glamorous, which I love. And that is the finished look. I'm just going to finish it off by applying a little bit of a bindi using my same brown liner that I'd used for the eyes. I hope you liked the look I created and found this video helpful. I try to keep it really simple but still striking and festive because sometimes too many eyeshadows can get really complicated. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!